Good morning, everyone. What a day so far. Hey, Gary, Elizabeth, how are you? Rochelle, Sandy, Glad. Oh, geez, I can hear my own voice. That's never good. Armand, how are you? Morning, Theodore. Fun day in the market today. If you're in energies, everything else is kind of, SPY's boring today. Pretty weak, actually. It's weak, but it's not really going anywhere, right? I mean, it's trending down, but it's only the SPY's only down 100 points in the day. So, you know, not really going to cause a bank run or anything. Yeah, it's annoying mostly, you know, just go down, go up, do something. It's great if you're a day trader. Shameless plug there. But if you're a swing trader, it's very hard, especially for me as I, yeah, because I'm trying to forecast direction. And if you're going to be long call or long to put, you need some direction, right? We can't really go sideways. You can sell premium. You can do, you know, some more complex option strategies. But as far as single leg options, it's just no fun. Who else do we have here? Hey, Glenn, how are you? Petro. Yeah, that's a good idea. Selling premiums. It's not bad. I mean, in this market, it's good. The only thing is, just got to be careful with the Fed. We're very news driven right now. Everybody's always on edge. So you can really get blown up like that. Yeah, it's a great strategy for some people. For me, the risk reward is just I don't know how do you say it. Like it's not in my nature, right? It just because they can really go against you. Yeah, me too. But energies today are going through the roof. Actually, if you look at, go ahead and share my screen for a second here. If you look at the heat map, most of the green, all in energy. They are not stopping either. Although tech's holding up pretty well. Tech and communication. Not too bad. Who else do we have here? Hey, Cyrus. Oh, that stinks, Adam. Well, glad you're here while you're here. You guys been liking those all the day trades been putting in the Telegram? Anybody making money off those? Or how Costco's? Uh, soon as thing is if the once the SPY picks back up, this stock energies, they're gonna bolt to the upside. Hey, BB. Well, Frank, okay. Um, you get 3 day trades on margin in an account with less than $25,000 in net assets every rolling 5 days. However, there's a couple workarounds. One, you can sign up at a prop firm. They're a little tricky. They're very, you got to watch out for the risk management parameters because they'll stop you out and shut you down really quick. The second one is if you make your account a cash account, you can trade through your capital in a day trade every day. So if you have $10,000 in there, you can trade all that $10,000 in one trade or multiple trades, enter and exit but then you're not going to have any buying power the rest of the day. Overnight, the trades will settle. Really, it's the next morning, and then the next day, you're good to go at it again. You're welcome. Yeah, that was a game changer for me when I figured that out. Switch into a cash account. You have less than 25,000. You can trade. I was telling. Hey, Robert. What do you mean, Rochelle? I went to turn Roger's camera on. Yeah, we are. I was just checking out your day trades you've been given. There you
A
are.
lot of day trades. Rochelle says, I'm losing cash every day. How are you losing cash every day, Rochelle? Ralph, how are you? Matt took off for a few minutes. We'll be starting in about 6 minutes. I'm here just nice and early. Morning, morning, morning. Are you guys liking the constant barrage of Telegram non-ads, but actual trading advice and help and tickers and all that stuff? Love it. All right. Jackie says yes. I'm getting emails, Matt. People are like, Roger, we didn't know you were such an active, frisky rascal. We thought you were really like low. We didn't think you were such an aggressive trader. This is just a taste of what the day trading room will be like. All of these telegrams will go into the day trading room. The swing trading room will be a little more mild, But yeah, I'm a pretty active trader. I haven't changed, Cyrus. No, I never changed, Cyrus. No, not at all, actually. Hey, folks, do you think I changed it all? If you do, let me know. We should do a survey. It says, did Roger change or did Cyrus change? Oh, the strategy. No, I just decided to get a little more aggressive. That's all. Put a little light on here. There we go. A little more light. That's what we need here. We'll give the room some more time to Oh, that's very nice. Nice. That's nice. I did. You posting all that, Matt?
Mm-hmm.
Good man. Good man. Yeah, we've been calling some pretty good picks. How are those two trades that I talked earlier doing, actually? Let me take a look. How is...
Well, they're not getting any help from the market because the SPY just made a new low.
Dix is coming down. I said Dix is breaking down. Oh, man, what a day it's been in the market. What a day. I got a lot of stocks to talk about today. Look at you, Greg. You rascal, you. I love it. Look at that. Man, Matt, they're keeping you busy this morning. They're keeping you busy.
I like being busy. That means people are making money.
Exactly. And I did give you a Costco at 564.61, and Costco went up to, let's see, where did Costco go up to after that? Costco, I think, went up to 56 something. I think here, 566.42. So if you guys didn't make money on that, so you would have entered at 564.61, and you could have made about $1. Hey, Ken, how are you? Ann says the COF. What is COF? Is that a ticker symbol?
Yeah, that's a
No, I mean I know what it is, but I'm asking what is the exact question. I'm trying to understand what the question is. Ken, I was just telling folks, Nvidia. Let's see, is doing that. Still breaking down. Ralph, last I checked, last few days, it was just not really doing anything. It's just hugging the 100-day moving average. Not really concerned about Nvidia at all right now. Gibby, good to see that. Nvidia is breaking down, but we're 415, 410. We're 410, 405. We're okay. I'm not really concerned about Nvidia, and the market is really oversold right now in terms of short term momentum. Oh yeah, Ken, I was saying how I'm getting emails from folks saying, Roger, we didn't know you were such a frisky trader. We thought you were a lot slower, and you're like a maniac. I love it. The inner me's coming out, Cyrus. We'll be starting in about a minute. Visa's ugly. Visa got a short signal today. Actually, very frisky, like Meghan and Harry. Yes, very frisky. All right, let me show my charts, and I'll show you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, that's better when you don't know what's going to happen. I still use time stops and trade stops. I still use that. That hasn't changed. And by the way, alpha rotation is killing it. Good, Dale. Good. And you know what? Do exactly what those alerts say. Adam, how are you? Hope you're. I hope my telegram. I hope my telegram is keeping you busy. You like the current Roger more though. It's the same Roger, guys. It's the same. It's the same. It's just. I realize that you guys are more interested in what's happening. I was always thinking that folks really want to like get a good. They need a lot of preparation. They need a lot of time. They need to be really slow motion. But I'm realizing a lot of you guys can keep up, which is very good. I like that because I can get pretty aggressive in the market, as you've seen in the last few days. Actually, funny thing, I wanted to show you guys something. Remember yesterday? Good. Thank you, Mike. If you guys are making money with me, let me know. Post it in the chat. Let me know. I want to get in on it too. Let me know. It does, Ken. It absolutely does. So first things first, IMVT. Remember this stock yesterday? You did, Donna. Did you make money on it? So yesterday, the stock, good. So you see the stock, it went up. I would say that probably if we were talking to people on Wall Street, 90% would say it's overdone. It's going to fill this gap. Good, Ken. So, but look what happened. It has a continuation. And let's look at the volume just out of curiosity. It may, Cyrus, it may. Let's just see what the volume is. I just want to show you, don't ever, the volume today is already 200% of its average daily volume as of right now, and the day's about halfway over. Don't ever say a stock is overbought because a stock is up so much, or don't say a stock is oversold. That's retail talk. That's not how professional traders talk. They don't. That's how they make money off of you. It's overbought. It's oversold. It's not that oversold. Sometimes things get oversold because they've been moving 5, 6, 7 days in a row. That's a different type of overbought or oversold. But just because something is at a certain price, good, Donna. Just because something is at a certain price, don't think it's there you go, Gibby. Now you're talking. Now we're talking. Good. Yeah, don't do that because you're gonna restrict yourself a lot more than you need to do, and you don't really need to do that. So again, try to stop that mentality. It's too expensive. It's too cheap. All right. So we had today, and I'm going to show you, I'll give you guys a little exercise so you guys can do this at home. whichever platform you use. I'll show you a good little economy. Why does it take so long to load this thing? I was showing Matt today before we started how fast this thing is. I mean, look how fast it switches. You know how slow bar charts is? Look at this thing. I can go through like 100 stocks in a second here. I love this TC 2000. So almost there, almost there. Okay, so we had today durable goods orders. The durable good orders were actually not bad. Core capital goods. Now this is what the Fed looks at. Yeah, Matt, it's so fast. It's so fast. I told Matt I'm going to have to get him one. It's just too damn fast. And speed is very important for us when we're sitting here and we only have an hour and we want to go through a lot of charts. So core came out a lot better than expected. And the market looked like I think I will. I think I'm going to have to fork the $40 a month and get him one too. I mean, look at that poor face. He doesn't have one. It's upsetting me. It's upsetting me. He only has Thinkorswim, TradingView, Fidelity,
Amy Broker,
and God only know. If you guys made money on something like Matt just did, let me know percentage. We post those. We post those. Oh, see, Vivek and Matt, you post those, Matt. You be a good man and post those. So yeah, 0.9. The numbers were better, but the market did not react. I honestly thought it would turn. And if you saw my morning video today, there you go. That's perfect. Thank you. Matt has 4 screens. We have in this office about 150 screens that are not being used. So I'm going to answer your question in a second, TB. Why don't I repost your question? I'm going to repost your question here because this is a great question that I want to cover with everybody in a second and explain why and why not. Okay. So I'm going to, I want you guys to see the question. Guys, post your stuff. We're all friends. You don't have to post your question privately. You could put it publicly. This is a good question. Costco, I mean, Lori, you got to follow directions on Costco. Send me an email, Lori. So Spider, we're not holding on to this line. The next major line is the 200-day moving average, and there's a good chance we're going to get there. We're crossing below that on the Dow, but there's a lot of support here. There's a lot of support here, a lot of support. If we break through, and it looks like if we start breaking lower, if we go below 33,319, the odds are we're going to fill this gap to the downside, and it's going to take us to 331. So there is some room to the downside. And remember yesterday I said I'm favoring downside 65% versus 35% to the upside. I'm about the same place, maybe 70-30, but I'm not seeing a lot of reprieve. The good news is there's tons of really good stocks to take advantage of this. Well, it doesn't, every time buyers come in, the sellers just slap them like that. I mean, they just come in and slap them. So a few minutes before the class started, I wanted to, and I'm going to try to do this every day. I look for the highest relative strength stocks. Now, one of the stocks that I picked, I send you an alert. I send you an alert at, what time did I send you an alert? I send you an alert at 11:10, and I'll talk about both of them. So I send you an alert at 11:10. Where's 11:10? What time? Where's my clock? Here we go. I wrote you an alert at 11:10, right there at 2:35. I send you an alert. Oh, Franco, thank you. Yeah, that's another one right there, man. And I told you, if this was the strongest stock on an hourly time frame. When I release the indicator, the hourly scanner will be there, so you'll be able to find it too. There you are, Rochelle. So the stock made money. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, if the stock market turns around, if this thing comes, and I don't know if it will, I'm not making any promises. Matter of fact, you know exactly what I think about it, how I feel about the market. Thank you. If you guys love the alerts and all of the way I'm doing the Telegram channel, post it in the chat for Uncle Roger. It'll shoot up like a beast. Now, the second one, let's look at the second one. I really haven't looked at them since I've given you the alerts. It's going to be more of that in the day trading room. I love you much. Thank you, Eddie. Don't tell my wife that. Clyde, yes. Clyde is the, what was that ticker symbol? It was HES. Sorry. HES. Right here. So what happened to Hess? Let's, again, I'm going to need a little help here because I wasn't looking. 1110, where were we at 1110? We were right here at 1110, I guess. Yeah, at 157.37. The stock is at 137.42, and the stock market made another low. So, Rochelle, I'm going to ask you a question. Did my relative strength analysis give you a little safety buffer against the market going down? I'm curious what Rochelle is very tough on me. So I want to know what Rochelle thinks. I want to know if this gave you a little buffer, and do you feel a little better about day trading now that you see this little trick here, how you can buy stocks. Rochelle says no. Do you know what? You don't get it. You don't like it. You're not making money on it. I don't know to what. You're not seeing how this continued going down and the stock continued going up. How many stocks do you think went up while the market was going down in the last hour? Hour and 4 minutes to be exact. Because my list is getting very, very short. Let me know, Rochelle. Let me know. I hope you're making money on these trades. Only have $792.09. And you made $792.09. I don't understand. You're going to have to, left. Well, you could always trade with one share till you get going. Listen, I'm talking about my picks, not your financial situation. These are day trades. But I gave you day trades that look amazing for swing trades. So if we close at the highs, I'm going to want to hold them. That's the S&P 500, Carla. See, the S&P is doing this. The stock is doing this. William, all will be explained once we launch the indicator and the day trading program. I'm trying to give you guys some red meat so you could save up the money and afford it, because it's going to be very, 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 very expensive. And it's going to be worth every penny, and each and every one of you will pay for it because it's that good. See, Michael, wish we got out of Visa. See, Michael, by the time the sell signal came, it was already down like 85%. That's the problem. And we're not done with Visa just yet. It may bounce up. You never know. So, yeah. Anyway, wanted to show you that. Wanted to, again, cement the basic principles of relative strength in your mind. So you guys understand the power of using relative strength for day trading and how it can help you find the strongest stocks at any time. Right now, on an hourly basis, there you go, Michael. All right, Alan, I hear you. So right now, just to give you a heads up, during the last hour, PXD has been number one. And the second, everybody already knows about this one. The secret's out of the bag. The second one is Oxy. And I'll give you one more. So right now, if this market turns up, boom. And the next one is NOC. NOC is coming up. Now, it's been holding up pretty darn well. If this market turns up, boom. Exactly. Yeah. I am going with the market. I'm saying that if the market goes down and this stock is moving up, if the market starts moving higher, this will bolt. These are day trades. I want to go with the market. I want to go with the market when I'm swing trading. These are day trades. These are just day trades. I'm simply trying to show you a good lesson in relative strength. And it's easy to do it when the market is down, when you see a bunch of stocks moving higher. So wanted to explain to you how day trading using relative strength can give you high probability trades and give you a safety parachute if you're wrong on market action. So what I typically would want to see is, let me give you another scenario. What I would love to see is both this stock and the market moving higher. And then I'd like to see those stupid algos come in and start selling the SPY. And I would want to, then I would look at my relative strength, and I would then look at all the stocks that are moving up exactly at the moment that the SPY is taking a little lunch break. And then when the SPY turns back up, boom. That's what I would typically do. So you're partly right. You're partly right, Carla. You're partly right. But when you see something like this or something like PXD and you're looking at it, remember what I always said. Just this isn't very important. Remember what I always say. And I use the very specific word when I say this. Figure out who's going to be doing the heavy lifting, the stock or the market. See you later, Alan. If you're relying on the market, then you better have the tailwind on at your back. If otherwise, the stock better be doing some heavy lifting. This stock is breaking up on a daily chart above the 50-day moving average on high. Let me look at the volume right now. Just out of curiosity. No problem, Alan. While the stock market is making new lows, and this is a great lesson. I'm so glad this is happening. This stock has the average volume right now. It's about 50% of the daily volume. So it's not low volume. And on a 30-minute and an hourly, it has high relative volume. So there's definitely accumulation. And it has relative strength on every time frame you can imagine. But this is a stock that's doing a lot of lifting. So when I'm looking at a stock like this, look at the market and look at the stock. Let's look at it on 1 month. Look at the market and look at the stock. Hey, Pamela, look at the market and look at the stock today. We're going to be doing a lot of spreads and a lot of overnights. We're not just going to be day trading. We're going to be 2, 3, 4 day holds. We're going to be doing all that stuff, but it's going to be a lot more active. It's going to be a lot more active and interactive. Okay. Not yet, Murmus, because I'm fine tuning. The indicator should be done later today. Matt is going through. You know, when you build a house, you want to make sure all the lights are working and there's no leaks anywhere and all of that. That's where we're at right now. We're done with it. We're just kind of like, am I correct in saying that, Matt? We're
just putting the final touches on it.
Yeah. Does the light is there any mistakes? Should the light go on here? So that's where we're at right now, Murmus. Sooner than later. Yes, sire. Oh, well, there you go. He agrees with me again. Hess, let's look at Hess. Well, let's look at it on a daily and see if it's doing some heavy lifting. The market is down 2%. The stock is up 3.5%. Volume today is clearly above the average on an intraday basis, right? Look, this is the average. This is where volume is. It's moving higher. Look at the trading action on the SPY and look at the trading action here. This is 30-minute bars. Today, this thing is going down. What is Hess doing? It's moving up. If you were in the SPY right now, or if you weren't using relative strength, 99.9% of stocks went down in the last hour and 10 minutes. Did Hess go down? Did the other stock, what was the other one? PXD, did that one go down?
Oxy,
thank you. All I did was take my scanner and show you the top right now. PXD, Oxy, NOC, and Hess. Those are the top four. So is Hess doing the heavy lifting? It's completely above the 50-day moving average. It's above the 8-day moving average. It's completely bucking the trend, and volume is above average. I would say the answer to that is unequivocally yet. Matter of fact, it's not just bucking the trend and doing the heavy lifting. It's the strongest 3 or 4 stocks in the entire stock market right now. So what would you say? All right, Billy, we'll see you back when you get back from Vegas. Your camera went off, Matt. People want to see that mug of yours. So yeah, I would say the stock is definitely, and if you're wrong on the day trade, you can hold this thing overnight. It's beautiful. I would wait. Yeah, I still love those stocks. I still think they're going to go higher. The PXD, Oxy, NOC, and Hess. So is this giving you guys a little different perspective of short-term trading, active trading, day trading without crazy risks and a billion different indicators and Elliott wave lines and Fibonacci and option activity and all that other crap? And you could still be very active. I mean, I have a list of stocks we haven't even started looking at. We're about to look at it. That's number one on my list. SMCI, let's take a look.
Look at that. You're turning Ken. That's how it starts.
Oh, no, Ken, you said you will never day trade. I told you I'm going to make a converter out of you. Still holding out some. Don't worry. By the time I'm done with you, Ken, we'll have you rocking and rolling. I'm going to make it so you can't refuse, Ken. I'm willing to bet a year from now it's going to be your favorite thing to do. Sandy, when we launch the trading room, it's going to be both, depending on what I see. Sometimes stock, sometimes option, but it's not going to be. It's only for people who have $2,000 in their account. It's not going to be one of those programs. It's going to be for real traders who really want to make money. We're going to do everything. Nothing is off. I shouldn't say that, but almost nothing is off. Like, I'm not going to do crazy naked options unless we want the stock desperately, like 50 points below its price, but nothing crazy. Nothing really, like mostly day trading. The kind of stuff I've been showing you on Telegram. Exactly. So if you find a good swing trading, remember, everything with me starts with the daily. So the daily has to look good. And if the daily looks good, then I go to intraday. So on these, I could find you. Remember, I have a list of 500 stocks. So there's definitely more stocks, but the ones I picked look good during the day and overnight. Sandy, I don't know. I'll talk. I'm going to give you guys. Those are just day trade stocks. I'm going to give you some stuff right now. So let's get into it. Let's talk about that right now. And you guys will update me and keep me posted on how everything is doing. Okay. Is it better to day trade in volatile market? It's not better or worse. It's a combination. JP, sometimes if the market has good follow through, there's really no reason to liquidate it. If the market's doing this, day trading is probably better. If the market right now, swing trading is great. You got great volatility to the downside. Yeah, so when we're doing the day trading stuff, I'll call out the stock and Matt will give you the option right on the fly. That's what we'll be doing, but not here, not right now. Right now, I'm just kind of doing both. What right now I'm doing, I'm trying to give you guys a real big taste of what the day trading stuff is going to be like. And then little by little, we're just going to transition into that room. So folks, we'll still keep this room, but we're going to have another room. Got to have a little more fun. So OII, this is another one of my stocks. It has really good volume today. It looks really good right now. On an intraday basis, it looks really good right now. I'll give you an option. It's still in play. It's still outperforming the market, which means it's still in play. Implied volatility is really, really high. So you may want to sell. You may want to. Good, Franco. Please keep me posted on Hess and the other one, PXD, while I'm doing this. But notice, market, as soon as the market stops going down, the market hasn't gone down in 15 minutes. It's just been kind of sitting sideways. What happens to these stocks? They sure as heck don't go down, do they? No, they don't. Just old Bob, we're going to have debit spreads that you could hold for 2-3 days. There'll be enough trades for people who don't want to day trade in there as well. And 50% of the day trades we're going to end up holding overnight. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm also want to do a $10,000 challenge, a $5,000 and a $10,000 challenge, which we'll do in that room, which you guys can piggyback all the trades. We're going to have a lot of fun. I'm very excited. I was speaking to my partners yesterday. They're very excited about all of it. not converting it into a spread, just starting off with a spread. So puts, where are the puts? Since these are so cheap, they're not that cheap really. I don't know why implied volatility is high, but they're not cheap. Just buy the 25. Now, folks, I got an email yesterday. I got an email yesterday from somebody who said, how do I position myself? And I'm going to tell you again what I told them yesterday. The stocks that I'm giving you here, they're not 10-day, 15-day holds. These are stocks that we're continuing. If you don't see continuation within 24 hours, you don't need to be in them. There's no, these are momentum in motion plays. We're identifying stocks that are being touched by hedge funds. If they're not being touched by hedge funds anymore, what the heck we need them for? That shark, we're swimming behind the shark. Well, that shark is there to protect us. If that shark becomes senile and dies, I don't want to be swimming behind it, okay? Kareem. I don't know who Kareem is, William. I don't know who Kareem is. He's not one of us. All right. So I gave you my 25 in the money. It's not expensive at all. I don't know why implied volatility seems so high. It doesn't seem all that expensive. Next one, HLX. Let's look at this one. This is a cheaper stock. Yes, I'm going to be picking some cheaper stocks too. Why did I pick this stock? I'll show you why. Look at this thing. It's a maniac. It's a maniac with a bat. Look at this stock. Look at the 8-day line. Look how it's hugging it. Look how it's hugging it. It's a little above it now. I prefer to buy it right here, but it sure looked good. Thanks, William. I'm just not familiar. Oh yeah. Shorter term even looks better. What about 5-day? Oh yeah, that looks great. What about today? It's a maniac with a machine gun. Looks great. It looks really good. I like this stock. And if it doesn't work out as a day trade, as long as it doesn't like totally fall apart, as long as it has relative strength, we would hold it. And I would buy the $10 call. That's what I would do. Oh, well, there you go, Val. What we don't want is we don't want any like big professional fund managers coming into our room and start moving our positions around. That's something we can't afford to have. All right. Next one is I gave you this one, or at least I hinted at this one several times. This is one of the best energy stocks right now. You honestly can't go wrong with it. I know. I'm overdoing it on the energy side a lot. I know. Please. Oh, yeah. Just buy one energy stock. You don't need 20 of them. Look at this thing. Nice flat breakout from a top. Relative strength is amazing. NVIDIA. No, what's going on with NVIDIA? See, NVIDIA trade.
Your spread.
Yeah, it's above our strike price. I don't have to. There's nothing to do about it. I don't have to. It's working out perfectly. It's been hugging the 100-day moving average since we got in on it. I'm good with it. I'm good with it. And natural resources and things like that. Yeah, I will tell you. Look, did I keep you guys abreast of the Carvana trade? Do you think I'm going to let something slip? If no news is good news, you understand? No news is good news. Yeah, I'm about to get there. And by the way, on a relative strength basis, amazing, just like the other ones. Please don't go buying this one and all. I'm giving you a lot of energy stocks today. A lot of energy stocks. Dean says, is there a scanner or info that shows changes in quantity of institutional buyers, or is that info only, or scanner showing brokers' new target for stocks? Dean, you opened up a big can of worms. Why don't you ask me this question in like a week? Can you make a little like a bookmark for yourself and come back to it, please? I'm not blowing you off. I just want to give you a really good answer and show you some information of how you can find it. But I'm not ready to do it yet. I want to make sure that it's what I think it is. That's all it. I'm not trying to blow you off. 170, 167.50 right here. 167.50. Great stock. Great stock. All right, let's try to move away from these energies. So energies are looking great. And by the way, if you like to buy funds instead of individual stocks, thank you, Bob. And I'm going to keep doing that. I felt so bad because the service just started. It, kind of puts a bad taste in everybody's mouth about me. I don't like that. I told my wife I was very upset about that. She tried cheering me up by sending me our wedding pictures. 82.50 right here. Here's the sweet spot. If you guys want to just buy an ETF and forget about it, the oil fund looks great right now. Next one, we talked about, this is just an update. I talked about the stock last few days. The market's been falling apart. The stock had really good relative strength. The stock is in play. The stock is in play right now. Oil is up nicely. Yeah. Don't say we didn't expect it, because we did. Stock is looking great. So here's where I'm going with this. Good, Anthony. Good. So we had a breakout right here and we liked it, but I like it just as much still. This is a perfect example of a stock that you could have started off as a day trade and converted into a swing trade. Okay. So I would put a stop right now, or not a stop. Sorry. I still use the word stop. I would put an alert. Above 42.31, maybe 42.40, 42.50. And if we have volume, if volume is above the average here, this would still be a good play. Not going to do anything on it now because you guys are still probably in the play from before, but all right. Good, Carla. So all right, I'll review NVIDIA here. Let me review it real quick. To give you an update on NVIDIA, what I'm saying is, whatever that level I was saying, Donna, put an alert there, and if you're not in it already, it's a good place to get in. NVIDIA's hugging the 100-day moving average. It has really, really good relative strength to the stock market in the last few days, as you could see. So it's not something I'm really worried about. But to update you and to tell you what I'm thinking, we have a lot of time on this trade. What I'm hoping to do is I'm hoping for NVIDIA to start coming up to the 50-day line and maybe up to the 480 level or high, or like around here somewhere. And I want to do a credit spread on the upside and turn it into an iron condor and get some juicy premium so that we could start really hampering those tier 2 trades and making money from it. Hopefully that was enough of an update, but I have nothing negative to say about this right now. And Meta looks fine too, as Lisa did an hour or two ago. It's actually up for today. So our position is doing just great, and it expires in 48 hours. That was the update for you guys there. Let's continue now. CEIX. Yeah, that trade is done. I hope you didn't lose too much on that, Cyrus. I know you took a call side. You did the same trade, just the opposite side. So here's another energy company. Why don't we just skip this, because we've got enough energies. And let's see, one more. I'm just going to let it expire, Carla. I think Meta actually expires this Friday. I think it's only a 4-day trade, 4.5-day trade. So I think it'll just kind of cancel itself out. So another energy company. Sorry, guys. I thought this was not an energy company. So forget about it. Sorry to waste your time with more of these energies. So let's talk about short side. Now, the short side is going to be tricky. Thank you, Sherry, for the confirmation. Those are the meta trades are the type of trades where the program was intended to do, but I like to be a cowboy. So that's why I didn't want you to take any tier 2 trades till we have the session, blah, 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 blah. Enough said. If you guys don't have a big account and you don't want to buy options, this stock is a good. Yeah, let's talk about the short side. MDT. Now, short side is tricky right now because the market is moving lower and these stocks are moving lower. So it's harder to gauge relative strength, but it's not impossible. It's easier if you have my indicator because my indicator would just give you green or red and you would know immediately. But here uh, we have to use this tool. So why do I love this stock? And by the way, notice every one of my stocks starts with the daily, not with the intraday. Daily, daily, daily. There you go, Rochelle. There you go. So it's not really doing much right now. It doesn't have relative volume to the downside at all, but it has really good relative strength. It has really good relative strength. Yeah, Bodine, it's it's just so you have my job is to give you options. So I think this is going to go further down on a 5-day basis. It's matching the relative strength of the market. So do I like it? Yes. Am I absolutely in love with it? No. I think there are better choices, but I will give you an option for it anyway. We'll go 16 days out to the 13th of the month of October. My late grandmother's birthday, actually. I was really tight with my grandma. She was like my best friend. She was the best. 79 strike right here. Yeah, 79 right here. You too, Doug. Hope you're okay. You don't want to ignore him. No, you don't want to ignore your heart doctor. All right. I don't think I would really hedge this with anything. There's nothing really there. And implied isn't very high. And I'm not crazy about this stock. Let's look at McDonald's. Want something that I want to see real relative weakness to the market. See what McDonald's says. MCD. Okay, so McDonald's looks better. McDonald's looks a lot better, and McDonald's is underperforming the market, which means it has relative weakness to the market right now as we speak. It does. It does. And it has really good volume. So I like this one a lot better. Now, McDonald's right now is breaking through the 200-day hard, and there's no major support till about 260. So it's got about $3 left. And then if it breaks that, all bets are off. I don't know about Darnell about Target right now. We talked about it, I think, a few days ago. If I have time, I will look at it, and I think I will have some time. Also, somebody asked me if I'm going to switch to TC 2000 or keep. So I'm going to answer that question. I didn't forget. So for McDonald's, I'd probably go about 9 days out. I'd go pretty deep in the money because implied volatility will catch up to us. And I would go to the 265 strike right here. There's plenty of love for us here. You can also offset it with the 250, 250. Now, let me show you something. Relative strength, stock market, McDonald's. See how they're separating from each other? 9-month basis, 6-month basis, 3-month basis. They're almost in line with each other. But at no point does McDonald's go the other way. See, McDonald's is right here. Stock market's right here. And today, let's see, 5 days, same thing. Today, it's still there. So if the stock market comes down, McDonald's will go with it. It will go with it. Be careful. This may be a good day trade. I don't know about holding it overnight, just depending on what the market does. Next one. This is a controversial one that I've been wanting to lay on you. I did Zoom. I mentioned Microsoft as a short. It was at Let's see what Microsoft is doing now. Yeah, let's see how it's looking right now. It's right now at 310.79. It's breaking down. It's got everything going for it, except it doesn't have relative. No, it's breaking down with the market. It's not breaking down. This is the market taking it down. Zoom user. It's not Microsoft. It's the market. Very important. It's actually outperforming the market right now. I will, Derek, not right now, but I will. Look at Newmont Mining. Gold is not doing well right now. It's breaking out all these levels. On a relative weakness level, it's doing fantastic. MC from Tennessee, I forgot, what is the primary reason for offsetting by selling an option against the buy rather than straight to offset some downside risk? It's a credit. So gold is underperforming the market right now. There's no end in sight. I think this may be a good swing trade for us. I did, Armand. I did say that, and it may. But what I'm trying to say about Microsoft is today, right now, Microsoft is relatively strong to the market. So if you're going to go short Microsoft, you don't need to do it right now. Wait for it to be relatively weak to the market. On its own, it looks fine. But if the market goes down, it'll continue moving down. But right now, if the market goes up, Microsoft is going to go higher. It's got relative strength to the market. So right now, this minute is not a good time to do that. Just saying. Yesterday, it was weak to the market, but today, at that level, it's not. Technically, it looks like it's going to go right down to the 295 level, right where the moving average is, and it could go down to it could go down to fill that gap at 290. Yes. I'm well, Art. I'm well. Let's continue. You want to sell stocks when they're weaker than the market, not when they're stronger than the market. It's like swimming against the tide. Oh, let me, did I give you, I don't think I gave you the options for this. We will go 16 days out and we will go to the 38.50 strike price right here. I like this option. I really do. Next one, J&J. Let's look at J&J. Way weaker than the market, under support levels. Looks nasty right now. Let's see where this line takes us. The line is still $2 away. We still have some room. It was Newmont Mining before Johnson & Johnson. And I could tell you that it's relatively weak to the market right now. It's been hitting my scanner all day long. We will go, in this case, 9 days out. We're only going to hold this for a couple of days max. And we will go with the 160 strike price. Cyrus, you liking my picks today? Next one, AEM. Now, this is this is a gold company, so it's doing exactly, thank you, Cyrus. It's doing the same thing that Newmont is doing. So don't go both Newmont and this. They're doing the same thing. Just pick one. Otherwise, you're going to have too much concentration. Derek asked a great question. I'm going to explain to you how to target these. I'm going to explain to you how to do it right now. So in this case, if you're going to do this one, you would go with the 45 strike price. So look, guys, here's how you do it. Let me show you an example to the upside because it's easier. It's just easier to show you an example to the upside right now because when we have the indicator, it won't be easier, but right now it'll be just easier. So let's say you're long, right? What was that stock I gave you about at 10:10 at 11:10 in the morning? The two stocks, the two on here. I'll look it up. Hess and what else? What was the other one? PDX. Thank you. So let me answer your question. It's easier right now to the upside. So let's take a look. So what has the stock been doing since we talked? Look at that. It's been going straight up. You see how it's weak in comparison to the spider on a 5-minute bar? And let's look at PXD. It's kind of doing not really anything, but I mean, it's kind of noisy. But what I would do is this. I would get out of positions when they stop being strong relative to the SPY. And I would increase my exposure if they continue to be strong to the SPY. Stop the whole when do you get in, when you get out nonsense. Stop that retail nonsense. Start trading like professional traders. If the stock is, oh, sorry, got the wrong stock. I got the wrong stock. I'm like, hey, this stock doesn't look as strong as the other one. PDX. No, it's PXD. Pioneer Natural Resources. It's this one. This one. Yeah, PXD. This is the right. Don't confuse me. I'm already confused. So if I start seeing the SPY come up or this come down, I would get out of that stock. So let's take a look at Costco, for example, just to give you an example. See how this morning, this is going down, down, down. It's being resilient. If this comes up, this will go up. If this doesn't go up, if this goes up and this comes down, you want to get rid of it. Now, the indicator will show you that very quickly. It'll do red on a 5-minute basis. And here you have to kind of use this. But the way you want to trade is you want to trade asset relative to the market. I'm always watching the 5-minute chart. Always. Now, if I'm swing trading, I may do it on a 30. So let's be honest. If I'm day trading, I'm going to look at the 5-minute bar. But if I'm swing trading the stock, I'm going to look at it on probably a 60-minute or a 30-minute bar. No less than that. You don't need to do that if you're swing trading. You could do it on a 30 or a 60-minute bar. Those are actually really good for swing trading. So why would you want to own a stock that's doing this now? If it's now starts doing this way, you're actively looking, engaging your shark to see if the shark is still strong. Look, you are in the ocean. There are predators there. You're a tiny, tiny fish. The only protection you have from being eaten is by standing behind the shark, and not standing behind the shark in the ocean, right, Matt?
Yeah.
Smart, right? I'm an Einstein. Kind of anchoring yourself to the shark. The shark is your protector. If the shark starts getting weak and can't protect you anymore, what the hell are you doing hitching yourself to it? Right? Yeah, exactly. Steve, that's what Matt said, like Remora, right?
Mm-hmm.
Matt said that this morning, actually. Funny that you say that. So you want to be behind the shark. So you are always picking sharks that are the strongest in the ocean. If the ocean is now starting to become stronger than the shark, what the hell benefit is the shark doing for you? Does that make sense? So before I continue, I got a couple of more, but before I continue, just wanted to somebody asked me a good question and I wanted to explain it and answer to. And by the way, I'm showing you every single day, time after time, that what I'm telling you actually not only does it make perfect sense, but it actually works. Rochelle, if PXD is not going anywhere, and if you're swing trading it or day trading, just get out. Get out. Get out. Especially if the market's going up. Just get out of it. Remember, it's lunchtime right now, though. Not much going on. Give yourself, a little bit of, be realistic. No, the market, yes. The market is shark equals market. Exactly. You want to, it's your protector. It's your protector. All right. Very, very, very important. Now, somebody asked me if I'm switching to this program and doing away with stock fetcher and doing away with bar chart. No, and I'll tell you why. Stock fetcher, probably 95%. 95%. 98%, because it's going to be useless in a few weeks after this, because I could set up all those scans here in real time and not have it delayed. Stock fetcher is good, but this is better. And I could use this in real time, not like Stock Fetcher where I have to wait 20 minutes and it's delayed. So this is really good for that. And I'll show you guys how to set up my scans, the 50-day high, the 50-day low, all that. Bar chart, no, and I'll tell you why. Because bar chart, I use news. I like the news in bar chart. I love their news every morning. You know how I highlight the news in my morning videos? Yes, Ken. It uses real. This is real time right now. For example, look. This is the SPY in real time right now. Sylvia, I don't know. I'm going to share some of them with you, not the ones that are copying the indicator, but the other ones, yes. But bar chart has really good news. I like their news and I'm comfortable with them and they're pretty good for like sector stuff. So no, I'm not going to give a bar chart. But bar chart, I don't really use beyond my morning. And I'm going to start. So it'll be bar chart and TC2000 instead of bar chart and stock fetcher. Hopefully that makes sense. All right, now let me give you. I just love how fast you can just click the space bar and look at this. This is in real time, guys. You know how I'm waiting for a bar chart to load? Think about this. Crazy, right? Crazy, crazy. I love that. All right, let's continue. Let's continue here. Let's continue. Yeah, I also use it for components. Although this is better, Ken. This is better for components. This does a complete drill down. Look at this. Where's the drill down? Where's the drill down? Drill down. Here it is. Look at this, Ken. Healthcare. Boom. On the right, every stock and I can go by industries, sectors. This is way better than this is like heaven compared to doing it on bar chart. Heavenly. Yeah, I did, Dickens. It's $30 for anybody who's wondering. It's $30 for the gold and then $15 for the data. So it's $45 a month. I mean, look at this, Ken. I can go instantly into consumer cyclicals, figure out right now where the volume is in recreational vehicles, click recreational vehicles, and find out every stock and even figure out the strongest one in 3 clicks. Tell me that. So look at this, guys. Okay, how about this? Watch this. Energy, right? We go to energy. Oh, we got oil, gas, we got drilling. Where's the money coming in? Oh, it's right here. Volume is 20% better than usual, and this is built in. And right, and look, okay, so let's click. What are the stocks here? Boom. Let's organize them by strength. Here they are. I mean, and I'm going to do this with the S&P 500 stocks too. So this is fantastic. I mean, this is blowing my mind away. The stock fetcher has nothing on this. Nothing on this. Oh, yeah, Derek. I could use as many monitors. I'm going to put it on like 6 different monitors. I'm just showing you guys how cool this is. Yeah, I mean, look how cool, how you could drill down stuff immediately. Like, this is good stuff. Like, this is good stuff. Matt, can you please post the link to the session that's happening today in about 4 minutes?
I sure can.
Carol, it has the scanner is 1,000 times better than Thinkorswim. Some other tools Thinkorswim have. Thinkorswim is fine. TC2000 is better, but it has one limitation. I don't want to get into it right now. I want to give you one more stock. And Matt's going to post a link for you guys that something's happening at 1 p.m. or 4 p.m. I think it's 4 p.m. So the last stock I wanted to give you today, boy, what a good session. I'm always sitting in these sessions going, how come they don't last that long? Everything can. Everything for everything that I've incorporated into Stock Fetcher will be not Amy Broker. It's not Amy Broker stuff. It's the front end stuff, not the back end stuff. So just want to make sure you understand. We're below the 200-day line. Volume is up. It's for like demonstrating and trading, not for analysis. It's not for like deep analysis. So it's going down. Volume is really good on a daily basis. Relative strength is amazing. This is a perfect day trading stock for today. if you don't want to day trade this stock and you want to swing trade this stock, and if the market keeps going down, it'll probably reward you. Thank you, Matt. And I would do the 260 strike price. Yes, 260 strike price. I'd go in the money. And it's not that expensive. And it's got 23 days left. I like this option. All right, I'll look at one stock, AOA ROC, Anthony, and then Matt's going to do his seasonality. I've noticed you guys are starting to pick better stocks too, by the way. Looks great. Looks really good, man. Looks really good. Really good. Tesla. All right. I want to look at Tesla myself. You got my attention there, Derek. Tesla's making a move. It's breaking down. No, I'm not going to review anything right now for that. Matt, go ahead and do seasonality, and I'll take a look at volume on Tesla. I like Tesla right now. I would short this thing. It's breaking the 50-day. Let's see if let me see something here. Let me look at volume today. Volume right now is 64% of its daily volume. So volume is not bad. It has relative weakness, and volume on all levels is above. So yes, I would sell Tesla right now. It does, Philip. It's called PC something. PC something. I would just sell Tesla right now, but if you're looking to get in on it right now, here, I'll give you a strike price. And then Matt has to do his seasonality. 237.50 at $8.50. Offset it with the 220 with offset it with the I don't see anything really below. Honestly, I don't see anything below 214, 215. So offset it with like the 220. Get some premium in. All right, Matt, take it over. I've talked enough. Take it over and show folks seasonality.
All right.
It may, Derek. It may. And I do appreciate all of your support and all of you guys being here. Thank you, Michael. Go ahead, Matt.
Mm-hmm. All right. Here we go. All right. Here's your sectors to the long side. We're definitely heating back up again. A lot of green. Most things are in 70. Financial still leading. Slightly basic materials coming in there as well, though. On the short side for your sectors, you are looking at nothing still, just hanging around in the middle. On the long side for your top setups, this is what I like, right? My favorite trade is WR. Hold on one second. Sorry, everyone. My notes shifted from my highlight, so one of those is off. One second. Yep. Okay. It's WRB right here. That's right. It's almost touched or looked like it barely bounced off the 50-day moving average. I think if the market gets going again, seasonality is really strong and it's on a good pullback, hitting a good support level. I like that one. But you've got a bunch of trades in here. You've got Prudential, Waste Management, Bank of America, noticing a lot of financials on here. A ton. Really dominating the top spots.
To the downside?
To the long side.
Really? Because financials are really weak today. At least they were before the show started.
Yep.
Look here. Go ahead, Matt. Don't let me interrupt you.
All good. On the short side, I'm waiting for this to load. Top setups here, there's not much. You've got Kimco, real estate, Amgen, and then really it just gets pretty weak from there. 10-day hold. We'll look into the future. Top side, got FedEx, American Airlines, copper sneaking up in there, and silver, a couple metals. Although they're different. That's a precious metal, right? Silver, I think so.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Right, and then that's more of an industrial metal. How about gold? Is that showing up? No, I don't see it. But also some energy sneaking up on there. And then to the weak side. Can't click my buttons today. The bond's still super weak. It's been that way for a while. As far as sectors go, pretty broad still. But there's not a lot. We're definitely leaning towards the long side again. Kind of a flip from the week before. And that is pretty much all I got.
That sounds good to me. We only went 4 minutes overtime. I apologize, folks, for going overtime. I shouldn't do that. Blab so much, but we got so much exciting stuff going on, and we got a lot of trades, and markets are volatile that I thought we would take advantage of it. All right, have a great day. We'll see you all tomorrow. Keep an eye on the Telegram channel. It's red hot. Bye, everyone.